Jess Phillips is an unscrupulous character, and all week we have seen her play the victim. But people need to be careful that they don't have skeletons in their own closet, and in Jess's case, that is exactly what has happened. Yes, Jess has been exposed, as her past haunts her following the MP playing the victim all week. In today's video, we will discuss this, all whilst going over all of the latest news from across the country. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Just a quick one to say we do have t-shirts available on our website. We have stuck farmer and Make Britain Great Again ones. Make sure you check the link in the description or go to britishstand.com. So this all started after Elon Musk came out at her and called her a rape genocide apologist and blamed her and Starmer for the cover-up. Now, following this, she has been played the victim all week. Just look at this clip.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? So it's sort of the very premise of your question is that the things that he's saying are so ridiculous as to initially make me just go, what? But then you wake up with the realisation that that's millions of people that he has said that to. And you feel immediately like this is going to turn my world upside down and I have to try and limit for how long that is the case. But, you know, it's not, my immediate thought was like, it's sort of like, what a joke. And then the realisation of what this is probably going to mean for you starts to set in.
Has it turned your world upside down?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a lot, actually. It's not great. And the thing that annoys me the most about it is that it takes up so much bandwidth of my time from a man who knows absolutely nothing about the subject he's talking about, when the only thing I ever want to be doing is being able to use all of my brain power to focus on the hundreds of girls I have supported over the years who have been victims of grooming gangs and what needs to happen to make their lives better and to stop what is still happening today.
And you think he knows nothing about that?
Oh, I mean, I don't know what Elon Musk knows about it, but I don't know if it's happening on Mars.
Elon Musk again came out and said this about her following the interviews. Jess Phillips, whose job it is to protect women and girls, didn't even try to speak to a single victim. He has a point. Whilst she has been trying to drum up sympathy, people have exposed her for doing and saying the exact same thing Elon Musk said. As we said in the intro, you should be careful with what you do or say when you have skeletons in your closet. Yes, an old tweet of hers has emerged. She said, "Today, I saw George Galloway on the beach. I told him he was a rape apologist." Another thing ticked off of the list. "This how people reacted," George Galloway said. "Even more hilarious, it was a lie. She said not one word to me and never has." Jamie said, "Oh dear you, I think at this point you should just resign. You've made yourself look like a massive hypocrite on top of blocking justice for Muslim rape gang victims." This user said, he'd say Jess Phillips has a habit of lying through her teeth, but now I think about, it's more gums than teeth. This user said, "This Labour government are a disgrace, utter incompetence at every step." This user said, "I've tried to feel sorry for her, even when she puts that gurning face on, trying to look like a sad puppy. But she is just another hypocrite, who only likes to dish it out." What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. In other news, the UK has offered to front-load payments to Mauritius in a bid to finalise the contentious Chagos Islands deal before Donald Trump's inauguration on January 20. Britain is offering to pay several years' worth of the £90 million annual lease payments up front for Diego Garcia, the main island that hosts a crucial UK-US military base. The move has come as officials race to conclude negotiations over the Indian Ocean archipelago's sovereignty, with less than 2 weeks remaining before the president-elect takes office. Designed as a sweetener, the front-loaded payments have been suggested in the hope that it would help to secure agreement with Mauritius's new administration, which has expressed concerns about the existing draft deal. Although some details are classified due to its military relevance, the new proposal is a compromise between the Mauritian government's push for an increased financial settlement and the UK's stance on maintaining the overall cost of the 99-year lease. The negotiations stumbled after Pravin Jugnauth, who agreed an initial draft deal with Starmer last October, lost power in a general election. His successor, Navin Ramgoolam, declared the proposed agreement would not produce the benefits that the nation could expect, and reopened negotiations. Sources close to the talks revealed that financial terms have been a key sticking point for Port Louis, alongside concerns about lease terms and the UK's review rights. Despite these challenges, UK officials remain optimistic about finalising the agreement before Trump's inauguration in under 2 weeks. The deal would maintain the £90 million annual payment structure over the 99-year lease period, with the new front-loading arrangement designed to break the current impasse. The deal has sparked significant domestic criticism from Conservative and Reform UK leaders, as Kemi Badenoch accused the PM of taking the knee in international negotiations and giving things away for free. Meanwhile, Reform UK's Nigel Farage has expressed deep criticism of the arrangement, warning it would face outright hostility from the incoming Republican administration. These concerns have been echoed by some of Trump's senior allies, including his pick for Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. Rubio has claimed the agreement could provide an opportunity for Communist China to gain valuable intelligence on our naval support facility. However, Foreign Secretary David Lammy has pushed back against these criticisms, telling MPs that officials across the US establishment have welcomed the deal, including the intelligence agencies, State Department, Pentagon, and White House. British officials have privately expressed confidence that Trump and his Republican colleagues will ultimately back the deal once they review the complete details. Starmer's National Security Advisor Jonathan Powell, who leads on the negotiations for the UK, travelled to the US last month for direct talks with key members of Trump's incoming administration. Lastly, Princess Kate is gearing up for Prince William's new role amid a royal family transition, according to new claims. The Princess of Wales will be approaching her 43rd birthday on January 9th with a newfound appreciation for life, royal commentators have claimed. They have also predicted Kate will soon be back at her husband's side, as William, 42, takes on a more prominent role on the world stage. Prince William's growing worldwide stature means he will be increasingly called upon to represent the monarch and the UK overseas, as seen in December, when he stood in for his father at the official reopening of Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.